You may have more testosterone than me. You may be stronger than me. But I am a mom. I take care of the house. I cook. A few weeks ago, I saw all the males all over the internet seeing a descending wedge on the Bitcoin chart, expecting the price to drop. Uh, I was seeing an ascending channel being formed. Last video, I'm not gonna be a bitch and say I told you because I'm always right, but fuck, I'm always right. And I just said on my previous video, just go fucking there and check yourself that we were going to hit 52.500 Bitcoin and get immediate rejection, and we would just drop to $42,000 level. I traded accordingly, and I'm very happy with that. I am the medium dog. Once I was a small dog, and if you want a company on my saga to become a big dog, follow me. Ah, right. I'm very happy. Let me show you something. People that I love. I have like 3 subscribers, but I love you so much. Okay, guys, so this is the situation here. We just found support right here for now. Okay, this line is very, very special. These red lines, though, they're more special than any of those in my chart. Okay, but we have a very, very strong support area here, and you can notice that this is on the $40,000 level. And what I've been noticing recently is that something is happening on weekends, and as we had a holiday, I saw that something is happening on holidays as well. Pay attention. There's a guy called he calls himself the crypto face, and he's been trading on holidays and weekends. And this is just like if I'm wrong, prove me I'm wrong because I don't have the urge to prove that I am right, but I'm just gonna say it. You go check yourself if you want to. But what he's been doing is, I'm gonna say that again. He has been longing at certain levels when he sees that Bitcoin's pretty stable and there's a lot of doubt. Um, it's just going sideways on a very tight range, and then he makes the decisions based on this indicator that him and his brothers, or I don't know, they developed. It's a just something that gathers some EMAs and some volume flows and some other information that it's easily accessible when you're a millionaire. And this guy just turned out a millionaire out of nothing. He was just like broke, just a chihuahua from some southern state of USA. But anyway, then what he's doing is it's pretty clear. I mean, he thinks he's so smart, and I just like it's so clear. He's been longing at those certain uncertainty levels, and then the price is artificially pumped when he longs. Okay, and then he does the same thing when he shorts. He started to do that with Bitcoin, then he just moved into other currencies. Um, and then he goes and buys spot, so that will increase the price, making him profitable on his leverage trade on Bybit. And he does this lives. He trades millions on this live, so he just go and scale his purchases of spot Bitcoin, which increases the flow, the price. And then when he's in profit, and because and it's funny because he just trades in a range. Okay, so when I made my last video, I just saw that we were in this range here, and then we would just hit here. And it was pretty obvious that we would go test this line again. So why this huge candle? Why all of a sudden? Why? People are not, you can go to Glassnode right now. You can gather all the data that you can on Glassnode, and you will see that these levels at this range here is being held by people who are holding Bitcoin and people who started to accumulate on this previous levels right here. Okay, from 30,000 to 40,000. So these are the main crypto traders and holders, people who hold Bitcoin were. And the data is just clear as the fucking stars on the night in the sky. And there is no interest for people to sell at this point. Okay, so let me show you why I keep saying that this is happening. Once in one of his lives, he just He just thought it was smart to say that he did that. Okay, he just showed a huge candle on spot on Bitcoin and say, see, so this is what I'm doing, man. This is so profitable. I'm such a genius. So see this candle? We did that. Okay, yeah, we did that candle. Yeah, wow, this is very nice and shit. And I was like, this is very wrong and criminal, but it's the crypto space. Who am I to judge? No regulations. Assholes like that makes the market need regulation. You know. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is, okay, we had these levels, and what's going on is that, so be aware of weekend pumps, especially when this guy is trading. Okay, so just this is so clear what he's doing, and I mean it's even good because when I just follow the channel and then when I see what he's doing, just get easier. It gets easier for me to trade, and I've been profiting just by just having my eyes open on what's going on the weekends and on the holidays. So we had a holiday on USA. Be aware. Okay, so I like to trade looking at the whole financial situation worldwide because that's what matters on the macro chart. Okay, so that's what leads us to have a whole perspective of where the market is going right now. So I will consider this a dip, but I will consider that we may also visit levels that will get us to right here, $42,000 again. Okay, and I will consider that we will keep in this range, okay, for a little while. Why? You can toss here a time zone Fibonacci, like a time zone. How can I say that? What's the name of this too here? Yeah, Fib time zone. Okay, if you toss a Fib time zone, you will see that this consolidations, we're going to other levels. Okay, so this you can consider that one level of consolidation, another level of consolidation, and then we'll have another level of consolidation. So you may expect a little bit of a sideways move until we move further up. And why am I saying that we're moving further up? Oh, just because I'm looking at the Bitcoin chart specifically? No. There is something going on with the stock markets, okay, and the financial situation, especially in America, especially with the dollar. And you can go to Europe and you can see that what's going on is basically the same thing. Because I'm gonna tell you again, be aware that cryptocurrencies are moving along with the whole market structure. Some people have no idea why, and they cannot explain why the SP 500 dropping will get crypto to drop. It's very simple. All the money flow, the billionaires, the millionaires, the trillionaires, they are holding assets and moving the same amount of money. Do you know how much money the Rothschild family has? It's around $500 trillion. I mean, counting on all the banks that they have and all the assets that are spinning. Then you're gonna take a look at the bonds. Okay, okay, let's go there. You're gonna take a look at the bonds and right here, and you will see that it's just going sideways after a huge pump dump. Okay, it's just going sideways. What does it mean? It means that everything is stable right now. You will go to the Dixie and you will see that it is going sideways as well for a long time. What does it mean? It means that nothing is being moved drastically so far. So far, so good. The economical situation is pretty bad all over the world, all over. Food. It's just getting impossible to buy in some places. The gas, the fuel, everything. Inflation is eating the society for a very long time, and things are getting worse and worse, but it's not going to stop the asset purchasing. Okay, I would say that this pandemic disaster was nothing. Was nothing because if you go to the SP 500, if you go to the stock markets right here, and you see the impact of a whole world, like a worldwide virus that already killed 4.5 million people around the globe, you will see that this is the situation, people. This is a situation which is going straight forward. The worse the economic scenario gets, the more people unemployed, more people losing their houses, more people suffering more, people going hungry all over the world, the more you will see the stock markets go higher. And inflation getting worse will get crypto to blow to the upside direction. Okay, are we going ever in a crypto bear market? Of course, have no doubt. Absolutely, all the assets they go on bear markets eventually. Will the dollar just plunge forever? No, the dollar's not going to plunge forever because one day, eventually, they just like they're so stupid, but they are so smart. It's just like they know what they're doing, but they just lag behind so much in America. It's just like the Fed is just like a fucking I don't know what's the deal. I don't know what's the deal. How they got to get 300 years profiting from disaster and wars. But anyway, let's go back to the focus here on cryptocurrencies. And it was pretty clear because we had a double resistance right here. I've seen some people saying months ago, get out of crypto markets now. And this is a danger zone. As I said on my previous video, don't get so happy because this is a danger zone. Okay, so we have to observe better where we're gonna go on the next days, because we can find support here, and this is very bullish, and that's what I think that's gonna happen. Okay, but I would not just like start buying shit right now. Unless you're buying spot, I would just like buy progressively. Okay, buy just with calm. We are still above the 200 EMA on the daily. Okay, we did not lose that support, so that's a very good sign. And this week was just like as I said before, one single person or just the few of them selling. How can we be sure about that? You can look at the volume. Okay, the selling volume was just like so huge in one candle, and you can see that we were having signs. Okay, this is a daily. We were having signs before that candle that the volume was already like getting to the top of its capacity. Okay, then it started to drop, and then we just saw the price spread dropping along. So this is the daily. Okay, everything was we were almost topping here. There was no volume, there was no strength to keep the prices going further. This resistance, these resistances here. Okay, because they're just like merging together. So what's going on? The entire crypto market just dipped. Okay, it dipped. I am slowly buying the dips. As I told you on the previous video, I was already 50% in cash, 50% in crypto. The crypto that I held, they have good entries because I was very bullish when we were right here. Okay, and it's a pleasure for me to be recording this because I can have like, if you say that I'm lying, no, it's just bragging. No, I have everything recorded. I was super bullish when we were here, and right now I'm not that bullish, so I'm just cautious because I just think that this is going to be a struggle for us to go and break those resistances, but I think that eventually we will. Um, I will want just to take my eyes and glue them on the monitor to just keep looking at the Dixie and the bombs. Okay? Because if they just keep going sideways, everything is fine. The holistic situation is very critical. It's very critical right now. So gold, I just put a long on gold, and I believe it's going to touch this resistance level here a little bit above 1800, and let's see if we can cross it or if we will get rejected. One very good sign that makes me like still bullish on the scenario is that crude oil is just going sideways after that the whole pressure down. I saw that we had a Gartley pattern very approximately to the proportions that you want to see on a Gartley bullish bat, a bat, bur- uh, the bullish pattern. And then we just got to the target. As you can see, I traced that target when we were down here. Okay, and as you can see, let me zoom in. We just reached this target. Okay, got a little bit of rejection here, but then we just crossed it, and then we're just going sideways, which is very good for the markets. I keep saying to you that the banks are longing crude oil, and they're longing crude oil from 50 or something. Okay, and if it just keeps going on those levels above 50 65, okay, if we start to trade below 65 crude oil, this is going to be very bearish for the entire market, and it's going to be bad. So okay, what are the cryptocurrencies that dipped enough, in my opinion, okay, because they were already oversold in several exchanges when Bitcoin was above $50,000. Chainlink was looking super mega oversold, so it dipped right here. Then I bought. um I'm on a margin trade right here on Link Ethereum, and as you can see, this yellow line was my entry. We came all the way up. I did not close, although this was my first target, but I just did not close the trade because I was looking at this shit get so oversold that I just thought, okay, I'm just gonna hold it. And then we just like came here, and now we're on the middle of my target, but I believe that we will reach the target number 2, and this is going to be so much money for me, man, so much. And I am suggesting that everybody gets to the margin trade Stellar Ethereum as well, because it's mega oversold. My entry was not very good, but when I was getting in that trade, I saw that we would dip below it. Okay, so I would just like add up some cash when we did. So what did I do? Did it, added. Okay, now I'm waiting for that shit to go beautiful. And Ethereum, it's just it was looking like topping, okay, and it did, okay, and also dipped right here, rebought a little bit of Ethereum, just left it there. I'm on Solana, also got some at the deep, okay, and then we're just going good. The only trade that's not working for me right now is the Monero trade, because I really thought that we would just like break up right here, but we failed. But I don't care, just bought spot. I've been trading my Monero profits for physical gold, and yeah, so that's the same thing. I mean, you can look at thousands of altcoins and you will see that they're offering a good opportunity. And I've also put a lot of bots to work on the range, so I don't care if we're dipping, the bots are getting great profits. Okay, so getting great profits in dollars, and as long as we are in a range, I'm good. They're working for me. I'm just forgetting about them, and I think that the direction that we're going here is going to be 70 to 80, 60, 66 is going to be huge resistance here. So we may reject and get back to 50 something. And I think it's going to take a little while for us, but 88 is my prediction. 88. So let's see. This is diagonal, okay? So right now we were heading to $80,000. So 81. So here's 83. So here's 84. And I believe that 87, 88 will be the next target for Bitcoin. Okay, so this is where I am going to go, you know, 25 to 30% cash, and just wait and see if we hold these levels here. Okay, the level of 68, above $65,000 Bitcoin. And if we do, then I will just keep it. If not, I will just sell more 25% and get 50% cash to buy next dip and get the leg up. So this is my strategy. Again, develop your own strategy, study, get oriented. Don't, just follow people's, trading styles, because everyone develops their own trading style within time. Okay, so I'm no longer showing stock tradings because I'm just saving up to do sell to sell puts on options trading, and I'm not wasting any more time buying calls or whatever on stocks, because most of them just don't have the volatility that I expect to have. So crypto does have the volatility that I want for my trading style. Gold has the volatility that I like. Crude oil does too. So I've been trading volatile assets because that's what I'm good at. So stocks, they just don't move. So selling puts is a stable source of income. Some people say it's highly risky, but no. When you have a perspective of where the market is going, when you are looking at the 10-year yield all the time, and the Dixie all the time, and you're seeing them stable, you see that nothing's going to happen. And selling puts is the one of the best strategies for getting steady cash all the time. It's highly profitable if you have a notion on the range that you don't want your coins to go, oh, your trade to go. Okay, and even if it does, bam, if it dips below when you're selling a put, if it dips below, if you get in the money, you will only end up with a shares, okay, of an asset. And just in case, you just hold them, because we're in a bull run, and this bull run will only end when the economy is ready to get really better. And when's that gonna happen? It will eventually. Eventually, it will. Economy is going to get better at some point, but in our lifetime, I don't know. With everything that we're seeing and everything that we kind of feel that's coming, I don't think so. And this bull market is very young. This bull market's a young market, 10 years old only. Okay, they can go for 22 years, they can go for 25 years. Just look at the history, just look at the charts, just look at the history, and you will see that. So, okay, eyes open, everyone. I just want you to be able to seek for the truth and understand how this is all played out. Okay, so you trade cryptocurrencies with confidence and you know what you're doing. Okay, so bye.